What up, everybody? Gibba here. We gonna be playing some Dragon Age 1 this evening. Yes, going to continue the montage of being a warden. And wow, that actually loaded in a shit ton fast. Jesus. Okay. Well, anyways, let's see. What can I remember from our last story? All the wardens are dead, except for us two right here, and we got Morrigan to join us.
The time has come to leave the wilds.
And that is it. So yeah.
Do you not agree?
Now it's time to leave the wilds.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
So let's get right to it. Lothman. Hey, dragon. Delirium.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
What an asshole.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Got him. Alright, the squad should be showing up. Hello. Yeah, I wish I could, do that to him, too. I'll get on it.
I think he was out there looking for you.
Tiago, long time no see, buddy.
Chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Me? I don't want a dog. I can barely take care of myself.
So many comments come to mind, I cannot even begin to choose.
At any rate, he must remember you helping him back at Ostagar. You're imprinted. Lucky you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that guy so far. Backs out of a fight and just... Please enter a name for the dog. Oh, God. Jesus, excuse me. Play Wolfenstein? I don't even have any of that. Maybe I'll have to look into that. Enter a name for the dog. Dog's name. You can trick path members' approval ratings using the orange bar at the bottom of the character's records. Ringo.
All right.
Take that. What else can I take? Take that. Right, we're off. Shield, and then gather your party and venture forth. Yes.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees, you're a toll collector, said.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight Grey Warden?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today. Then take it.
Wow.
Do
From
enjoy
paying
your
them
stay
to
in
them paying
Lothering
me.
and all that.
Wow.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked. Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. I agree. Have you looked at them? There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
I'm gonna find these few. There's a way to contact Green Warrens.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Wow.
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away. Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it. I can give you directions, if you like. Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Tairn Loghain might have to say about it.
Where do you find the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy. If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there. He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is. If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course. Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Alright. Roll out.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here. I don't know you. Why shouldn't I have something against you? We've got enough strangers overrunning us. Nothing but trouble. Ah, no. Beg pardon and all. I should mind my manners. Can't promise I'm going to answer them.
What's going on here? Who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars. Don't let me stop you.
Alright.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, move on if you can. Lothering's lost. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. Best of luck wherever you might go.
Now's better than
Back
later.
off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man.
Absolutely. Off you go. What do you get if I help you?
Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes? Right, fair enough. But only you. This way. And beware the urchins. They have grabby little hands.
Alright, what does he have? Party inventory. Oh, let's see if I can. So that. Firebolt magic. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. What does he have? Nothing good. Yeah, it's everywhere. Take one once you've completed the task, speak to the organization. Okay, so we'll accept that. So it looks like there's a issue going on somewhere. Rough map. To receive your reward.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Wow.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us! No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight!
Waste my time continue running. If you must inform me what happens. Standing around and shouting won't save you.
There is nothing to do! No hope is left! Darkspawn will feast on our flesh! Everyone will die! Darkspawn will feast on your living heart! You again! Can you all not smell the evil? This one is tainted! No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot... My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn! No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight! There is nothing to do! Jesus. No hope is left! Are you calling me a coward? I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Your king is dead! There is no
Maybe with that
hope!
blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
May he protect us all.
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here. Yes, but we can barely keep order in the village right now. We have no men to chase down bandits. If you like, you can speak to Sir Bryant, but I doubt he'll tell you differently. Make her watch over you.
Got it.
Go right. Let's see what we got here.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Tairn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I should go. We shouldn't be fleeing.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
So your question brought you. This one would be.
Why is that, if I may ask?
I guess.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Yeah, anytime. Her.
That is all.
And when the Maker spoke, chant of light gathered in the dark.
We should go.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I don't make traps. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Refuge.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. You look better armed than most refugees that come through. Not implying you're a deserter or the like. I'll trust you can take care of yourself. Ever since good King Cailan passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defense and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type.
Can't open that chest, so we're just gonna have to,
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept.
Shoktibas. Marad starit. Marad twasit. You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Aiden. Pleased to meet ya.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I myself in need of skilled help would be here.
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
No.
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Oh, Jesus.
I agree. Death will be my atonement. I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made. Importance is a matter of perspective. From here, very little seems meaningful. Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
I mean, I'd bring him on our journey, but Jesus, he only freaking murdered every whole farm. Wow.
No mercy from me! I need healing!
Wow, what? What the frick just happened?
You aren't one of my... I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. If only I...
Okay. Chance the party's weapons.
Like a brush with death to make you not like death much? here.
Quick 5. Hand longsword. I have not a clue where I'm supposed to be going here. Cloth ring, deal with the bandits, take advantage of trailers. One group remains.
Not alone.
All right.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandor. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Fair enough. Allow me to say thank you again and bid you farewell. Say goodbye, my boy.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this
Hello.
mess cleaned
Goodbye.
up, shall we? We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank
I'll
you
get on
kindly
it.
for all your assistance.
Wide open world. So apparently there's one more out in this wild somewhere that I've not seen yet. Maybe it's way out over there. Jake the Ender.
I see enemies ahead. you can get off my back?
Allowed to go that way? The refuge.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Low gains, men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Right, let's make this quick.
Oh boy.
Won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
As everyone's dead.
What do you want to tell him? I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Is there something you wanted from me?
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. The Maker told me to. I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down. Indeed. Blood and damnation.
Blast it.
Blast and damnation.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
Sorry, Doge.
I'll get on it.
You're a nice doggy, but I need a person to help.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Shipping the jig, yeah, dear buddy. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong side. Look to the left. One-handed, they say, lightning. I don't use electricity, no, that's the downside. I gotta see what everyone uses here. Change party. Tactics, okay, so. Poison me. Jesus.
Yes?
What do you need?
You're here about food. Take it up. I got other gear to sell.
Show me what you got. I am going to sell you just about everything. Except the base. Because I'm going to keep the base of my name. Bard. Dual wielding archer. Ooh. She's an archer. Hell, shit. Give her the archery stuff.
You're here about food. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanters. No, don't suppose you know anything about poison. I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know it.
Poisonous preparation. Farmer is poison traps. He has to increase suitable poison for 3 flasks of venom should do the trick.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Flask.
Any luck with that poison? Or you... Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! If those beasties come on my land... Yeah.
Alright.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
Yes, of course.
So you just steal from people.
What?
Did you see the new recruiters out?
Bandits on the road. You're robbing innocent. You feel that you were agreeing with them. You should go home. For a bandit, you kill both 3 baggers. Report back. To the chanter.
Keep your voice.
The chanter.
Stay on if I were you. They're pressing anyway.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been...
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
Well, you are welcome, sir. Bear attack. Sick. I don't know what any of these are, but we're just gonna do them. Some blight-infected bears to the north, causing trouble. The chat is offering support for anyone who's willing to venture on the wilderness to find the remains of a missing woman. Well, let's go.
Mother! Where are you?
Hmm?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Was it really worth it, guys? Is there anything I can set by default, like she stays back? She's at ranged. Morgan's ranged. Alistar. Wait, what's wait. First, it will automatically attack from where enemies are visible. And damager. Morgan. Okay, I think we got all this finally settled. So.
All right. I'll get on it.
They're gone just like that.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too. That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
All right. Stand up.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride. I ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour. Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. And I spent years mapping the map, so I went to Duncan, I did. And I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour. I can pick my way through the tunnels, but will you think on it at least?
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec at your service once again. Now, before you say anything, I do recall that your business is private. But I saw your camp and couldn't help but stop. Is there anywhere safer to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
A discount? Oh, Jesus. Main hand. Oh. 29. That's a big difference. Oh, goodness. Wow. Iron inscribed light. see here. Instantly, that'll change up a lot.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
She's way out here by herself.
What do you wish of me? If you must. I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. So I assume my mother has walked the... Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know? No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote... Some of these traditions are old. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck... I'm shocked that you think so. Being a maid, but perhaps you felt a little like a caged bird as well, caught within that dark tower. I thought so. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch? Oh, you're sick. But enough of such talk, let us proceed. What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Party member can be found somewhere you can't make the ideal location handout to give gifts or talk.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell... I'm sure... If there's anything I can do for you... Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose. So, as I said, things were going well. But good things must come to an end. One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles,
wow.
They're touchy like that. Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tides. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something... That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the... bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back. You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you? With King Caelan dead, the throne falls to Queen and... That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it. Of course.
Goodbye.
Good boy.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... What was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed. He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Enchantment!
You considered my offer? Soldier's Peak is 1,000. I'll mark down the location.
Okay.
Now is better than later.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Back there because, you know, apparently there's some quests up there for bears or something. I want to get that done. Whoa, blood mage. Apparently there's bears somewhere around here. A woman's body.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Wait a sec, she can open chests. I forgot they can do that.
I shall.
Nice.
Target practice, anyone?
Show myself. Let's see here. Return. Yep, return to both of them. Alright.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kukari Wars.
Can I get you a ladder so
They
you can
also
get off
say
my
that
back?
washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
The path of right, and the stars stood... All was...
We leveled up. Well, he needs to get himself fucking way up. That's for sure. So he dual wields now. Let's see here. Some of no shield equipped. No shield equipped. He's a simple man. Deal with the bandits on the boat taking advantage of people. So can I just go back to that and talk to those people, or no?
All right. Now it's better than later.
You will not win! You fool!
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
I'm turning into 3. You'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear. Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts. It's packed full. The band took us... Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know? Well, then let me go.
Start running and don't
Bless
come
you.
back.
Got it.
Leave now and never come back. You qualified for a specialization. Customized form of characters. Each offers a unique set of advanced to... Oh. Her. Shapeshifter. Who speaks of barbarian. Minor combat regeneration. Among the ancient elves, their magic who speaks of barbarians and these, but they're rare. Oh, Arcane. While this mode is active, Arcane channels magic inward, triggering increased fatigue for an attack bonus and ability spell power. Learn a spell means the magic attribute to satisfy the strength required to equip higher level. Sure. I'm so lost on what this does. While this mode is okay, wait. While this mode is active, Arcane channels. Increase fatigue from attack power and ability to use spell power to determine combat damage. Aura of magic in the Fade shall increase the effect. Additionally, regardless of whether the mode is active, the king warrior who has learned this skill may use the ability to satisfy the strength requirement. A little confusing, but I think I'll understand it. Not too worried.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Some leather boots. One willpower. Actually, I'm going to take the resistance off because she could use. She can just steal from people.
I'll do it. What now?
What now?
A lot of flasks.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Now that I'm like actually getting the concept of this game, it's actually really fun. Like a whole playthrough of this would be really fun. I'll just probably do like a warrior in my own time. Alright, so more treasures can shave more than 2 days travel off the journey. Cliff Village. Soldier's Peak. We'll go to Soldier's Peak because apparently we're supposed to go there. Be a heck of a trip, but we're getting there.
And here we are, Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Tell me.
It came to me in my dreams. When I was a lad, I tried going through the tunnel by myself. Got horribly lost. But every now and again since, I've dreamt of it. Right you are. I'll follow you from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Soldier's Peak. Today, better centuries now.
Once the wardens flourished, their ranks full, their caliber certain. Now they even accept people like you, Alistair.
Hey.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I've heard an Orlesian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible? The place must truly be haunted. The Veil? Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
Yes, demons.
Got it.
I like the whole entire. It's great.
Like something wants to die again.
I am your death!
there's gotta be a better tactic. I think I'm actually gonna end it here for tonight. I'm pretty beat. Holy shit. Yeah, I got freaking craziness I gotta be doing tomorrow for start of school and everything like that. Not too fond of what's to come, so really, really sad. I do not want to go back to school. Oh my god. It's gonna freaking suck. So much. But alright, I think that is it for me tonight. So whoever's out there watching, thank you for sticking through the whole thing, and I hope you have a great week. See you, everybody.